And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your teacher, EJ the DJ.
Yep. Like I said, we having a good time. Mississippi, who's who? I got somebody special in the building, man. Dr. Tongie is definitely in the building. And I love that she got a doctor. So that means she's been working hard and at school and doing her thing. So the goal is to bring successful, educated people. Because the conversation is valuable. That's the goal. The goal is to bring you value, people, to value. Dr. Tongie, how you doing today?
I am absolutely wonderful. Thank you so very much for allowing me
I love to hear. I love it.
Thank you, sir.
I love it. I love it. How are you today?
You know, I am really, really good. I left this amazing island in the Caribbean, this is where I live now, to come just for this award. How cool is that, right?
I love it. What part of the island you from?
I'm in St. Lucia.
St. Lucia?
I'm actually from Columbus, Mississippi, but I live there now.
See, if you don't know by now, everybody is from Mississippi, so we giving them their flowers. This is the who's who. So a lot of people out here started in Mississippi. They ventured off. They coming back. They get they just dues. That's what we doing out here. So what's going on in your world?
You know, I am just so amazingly blessed. I really am when I say that.
Yes, ma'am.
If someone had told me that you're going to go broke 5 times,
okay,
that you're going to have cancer and it be a malignancy and spread, right?
Yeah.
3 children, 2 dogs, and divorced and going to med school.
I love it.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it? Living testimony.
Yeah,
living
man.
testimony.
Yeah, man.
God bless you. God
Thank
bless
you.
you.
So very
Yes, ma'am.
much. Thank you.
I love it. I love it. So what's been going on since you left Mississippi?
Well, since I've left, I've been gone now. I left in 1997.
Okay.
All right. I was actually looking for my purpose. Had no earthly idea that God in His infinite wisdom places your purpose in you.
Yes.
It'll never be outside of you.
Never be outside of you.
Absolutely. So when I finally discovered what it is I'm supposed to do, I'm thinking I'm going to go, these big old hands, I'll deliver babies for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
In the hospital in Atlanta, Georgia,
Okay.
had a patient that was a nephrology patient. The patient was comatose. I would, after my rounds, I would go to this woman's room and I'd sit there and just read scriptures, right?
Yes.
Off the clock. Lo and behold, she came back. She came through.
God bless.
And I know, right? And she remembered my voice while she was in a coma.
Wow.
The thing that really kind of thrust me and deployed me into where I'm supposed to be was hearing the discharge planner, the nurse, say that she'd have to go into a facility. She couldn't go home because she didn't have anyone in her home.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, oh, dear God, this woman's been here for 90 days plus.
Wow.
So I wrote policies and procedures to open my own home care agency. I opened my home care agency in 2005, but I actually started my first business in 1995 after my 3rd year of being cancer-free.
Yes.
I started a nanny service. I needed a babysitter. Sometimes having the entrepreneurial spirit, it comes from a need.
Yes.
I needed a babysitter.
Wow.
So went through cancer. I hear this voice say, nanny service. And I get so tickled. And I call him Daddy, right? Because of the relationship that I have with him.
Yes.
I said, Dad, come on. Black people don't have nanny services. We are nannies.
Yeah, got you.
Lo and behold, I launched this agency, Me and My Nana. So it's a home care agency. Started with a nanny service. Now it's a home care agency. And we get to service some amazing people in Atlanta, Georgia.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now this is a story that I definitely want to say thank you. Because what you did is really powerful.
Thank you.
You know, a lot of people give up on people.
Yes.
For 90 days is a long time to be in a what is it? I said a coma.
In a coma, right.
So the fact that you was talking life into her.
Yes.
And she remembered it when she woke up was really important.
Absolutely.
So I want to give you your flowers for that because that's really commendable.
Thank you.
How has things been going since you started your company? How has that been going?
You know, it was really because I didn't have like the finances, right, to get it started.
Yes.
But there was this woman that was watching me. I had no idea. I was a paralegal before I did this. I've done so much, man. And I had gone to the bank. I did this amazing business plan.
Yes.
I go to the bank, and the banker says to me, Miss Scott, that's a real good idea, but it'll never work. Oh, I know, right? I wept.
Yeah.
I was so, man, I cried like a baby.
Yeah.
But then the lady that saw me in the office wrote me a check for $5,000.
Okay.
And she says to me, in 95, that's a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
And still is today.
For sure.
she said, the only thing I want you to do what you say you're going to do.
Yes.
But then pass it on. So I've been able literally to pass on what it was that was deposited in me. You would be amazed. Attitude is so important.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Pay it forward.
Come on. The spirit of gratefulness.
Yes.
I mean, how many times when you've said thank you to your mom or thank you to your dad, they want to give you something, right?
Yep, you're right.
He's the same way.
Amen.
Just a thank you.
Yes.
Goes a long way with him.
I love it.
And he desires.
I love it.
He wants you to have the desires of your heart, not the wants.
Yes.
He leaves that to you.
I love it.
But the desire.
Yeah. So how was it getting a relationship with God? Because that's something that's really needed out here. A lot of people who struggle with the identity of understanding God, understanding how to have that personal relationship.
Absolutely.
A lot of people believe or feel that they have to go to church to have that relationship.
No.
How do you connect and have that relationship?
I'm glad you asked. I specialize in that.
Yes.
I would literally, if someone said to me, like you're saying, Genesis 1:26, start there. When he made us and created us after his own image and after his likeness, that means we have the same DNA. He is our daddy. He really, really is. And times will get so difficult, you know, and you think you can't hear his voice.
Yes.
But if you be quiet, I study to be quiet. And you ask him, and you be honest, open, and sincere, because he already knows. But out of obedience, we ask.
I love it.
Just ask him, can I have a relationship with you?
Yes.
Will you tell me those secret things that I'm supposed to do? You know, so I don't want to waste any more time.
Yes.
I've wasted so much time being religious. So now I've got this podcast that says, that teach people how to live now.
I love that.
Yeah, man.
I love that.
Absolutely.
I love that. And a lot of people don't get a chance to live.
I know.
So with some ways, or you don't gotta give it all away.
For sure.
But give us some pointers of way to live.
Ways to live. Thank you for saying that. One, operate in gratefulness. Seriously, operate in gratefulness.
Amen.
Every time you get an opportunity, smile.
Yes.
Man,
yes.
just live from the inside out.
Yes.
Make it so that if it was your last day, your very last day, do you want to be remembered for not smiling, not telling someone that you love them?
Yep.
Forgive and forget.
Yes.
And I mean that. A lot of times people will say, well, I'll forgive you, but I won't forget.
I say that a lot myself.
Yeah, man. But there's this C called forgetfulness.
Okay.
And everything that we have done, everything that we're doing now, everything that we will do, when you ask for forgiveness for him, he places it in the sea of forgetfulness, and he no longer remembers.
I definitely like that. I definitely like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So those are just some of the things. I've got this book, you know, my ugly plug here. I wrote a book called Journaling with Dr. Tongie, Deciding to Move Forward.
Yes.
And there are 5 questions that I ask in that book.
Okay.
Who are you? What can you do? Sorry. Where are you from?
Yes.
What's your purpose? And what's your destiny? And I learned that from Dr. Miles Monroe, unbelievable, prolific gentleman that taught on the kingdom.
Yes.
So my stance now is Matthew 6:33.
I like that.
When I seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, I stop working for money.
Ooh.
I stopped working for influence. I stopped working for a house. I stopped working for a car. I took myself out of that economy and asked him, can I get in his? So every need is met. So much so that I'm able to give on every occasion.
I like that.
And I mean that, man,
Yeah.
you know? So that's my philosophy, and it works. It works.
No, it does, because who are you?
Yeah.
And what's your destination?
Yeah.
I like that.
Those two steps.
Those 2 steps stuck out to me.
Yeah.
And I definitely want y'all to think about that at home right now. You know, who are you, and where's your destiny?
What's your destiny?
That's really deep.
Yeah.
And you got a podcast as well.
Yes, I do.
Shout your podcast out.
The Dr. Tongie Show. And there's someone saying, well, how do you spell Tongie? Tongie. Dr. Tongie Show. It's a syndicated podcast.
Okay.
I'm on Kiss FM 105.9 and 105.9 in the Caribbean.
I love it.
And then DBS, the television station, on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock. Yeah.
Like I said, listen, it's only right. And let everybody know where to find you. Matter of fact, no, before we do that, we got to see how. Look at that award. Look at that award. Look at that award.
How cool is this?
Look, who's who?
Oh,
Who's who? Mississippi, who's who? Listen, they out here winning awards. They out here doing stuff. I mean, that means this is awards because her accolades. She's working hard. So the reason why she's here is the reason why.
Amen.
Dr. Tongie, it's been a pleasure. Let everybody know where to find you at.
On all social media platforms, you can reach me at Dr. Tongie Show. That's on TikTok. I do a little something in the TikTok space, and I've got an amazing fundraiser that I've got going on.
Okay.
I'm so sorry if I'm being ugly
You're
here.
good. Talk
but
about it.
It's at for the ancillary. I don't want to say village because for me it's not a village on the island.
Okay.
It's to literally help the children. We're buying pants and uniforms and shoes and
love
making
that.
sure that they have their books and everything.
And where that's going to be at?
I do it in the Caribbean.
In the Caribbean.
You can find it on my website at www.drtongieshow.com.
Man, listen, it's only right. Dr. Tongie, she's giving back to the community, helping adults as well, and giving back to the kids. That's important because the kids is our future. And we're gonna keep it rocking. We're gonna keep it rocking and rolling. We definitely appreciate Dr. Tongie for stopping by. Don't forget, this is Mississippi. Who's who, and she's one of the people you want to know who she is. So now's your chance. Follow her on social media. Definitely tap on her podcast. You know what it is. I'm EJ the DJ. I'm outside no sidewalk. Mississippi, what it do? Or they call it the sip, right? The sip. What's up? We outside.